Hello! So, I wanted to make another favorite video of this month. I haven't been really consistent with them, mainly because I've been really busy and I find it like kind of hard to get like a put aside time just to make a video, and I so much would like to make a foundation review. So yeah, I really wish I would find a routine, because that's the hard part, is to actually start. And when I look at all the foundations that I have to review, it just panics me because I've been accumulating so much that yeah, they're gonna sit on my drawer if I don't do anything about them. So hopefully next week I'll be able to film it, and then maybe the subsequent week they'll be edited and I'll be able to upload them. But yeah, anyways, this is a favorite video, and yeah, let's get started. First thing, I know this is not a beauty item, or maybe it is depending on how you see it, is my Nalgene water bottle. This is BPA free and I absolutely love the color. It's 32 ounces or 1 liter for those of you living in Europe or using the metric system. It has lifetime warranty. It's a cool screw-on cap. And yeah, I just like big bottles like this because I drink a lot of water, and usually this will last me an hour and a half or something like that, or yeah. So, sorry. I usually drink 2 or 3 like this per day, without counting like the water that I drink when I'm working out and such. But those I like to squeeze lemon water in them so that it helps my body to get a bit more alkaline, in addition to eating a lot of vegetables. And yeah, it's a small step that doesn't hurt, and it tastes good and it's refreshing. And yeah, usually first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I drink one of those with lemon juice. I squeeze it the night before, and I leave it on the fridge with water, and I drink it on empty stomach. Next thing, as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it, is the Bioderma Purifying Cleansing Micellar Solution. It's for combination to oily skin. I've been really enjoying this. Basically what I do is, most of the mornings, I don't like to leave to the gym with my face not washed, but I don't want to use a water-based cleanser because I'm going to use it after I finish my cardio in the gym. So what I do is that I use this beforehand, and it just makes my skin very clean, and I'll apply my sunscreen and then I'll walk to the gym. But I've been also using it at night if I'm having a lot of makeup, either as a double cleanse or as a single step if I'm really tired and I don't feel like using water. So I'll use this, and so far it's really good. My skin has been very clean, so I would definitely recommend if you've been on the fence of trying it. It doesn't remove the eye makeup as good as the sensitive version, but I enjoy this one much more because I have combination skin, so I feel like it purifies more my skin, and it's also for sensitive skin. So yeah, I haven't had any problems with it. And I love that it comes with this pump, you know, like the nail polish removers. So you place a cotton pad in here and just pump it, so it's very hygienic, and it like a dose and you won't overuse it. Next, this is my first time using this brand, and it's hellishly pricey, and I really hoped that it would meet my expectations, and it really did. I must say I'm impressed. It's Rhua. As you can see, I've already used quite a bit, and I have short hair, so this for me is quite a bit. And I got the shampoo, which is the normal shampoo It's normally meant for more coarser hair, and if you don't really have any issues with oiliness. I bought this one mainly because my hair is very frizzy and dry now because of, well, probably you don't know, but I went sort of bright orange hair color in the summer. I felt like having an ombre, and then now I wanted to go back to my usual hair color. So my hair is a bit damaged. No big deal. It doesn't really, like, it doesn't bother me, but I didn't want something volumizing. They have this one and they have the volumizing one, and I didn't want the volumizing one because then my hair would just be a frizzy mess. And then I've been using their omega-9 hair mask. So basically I've been using pretty much this every single time that I'm washing my hair, and it's just amazing. It gives me volume without making it more frizzy. It cleanses my hair amazingly. It's not heavy or anything, even by using the mask every time. It just, my hair feels like it gets healthier every time that I use it. So hands down, probably I'll repurchase it, even though it's expensive, but it's really worth it in my opinion. And before that I was using the Living Proof, and now I'm not using it anymore because I feel that this actually does something compared to Living Proof. But that's just for my hair and my hair type. Next is the Centropez Bronzing Mousse Self Tan Dark, and it's the very dark version. And right now I don't have anything, but after trying so many self tanners, because A, I don't want to tan in the sun, and B, I don't really tan in the sun, or I don't really get that dark. So I bought these, and everybody were telling me that you're gonna look a orange mess and whatnot, and fortunately that wasn't true. This is now my holy grail in self tanners. With 2 coats I'm about NW35 when I put this, and it's amazing because in 2 days I can be that dark. I mean, that dark for me. I'm normally NW5, so going 30 levels. And yeah, and I enjoy it. So now when I feel like being super tan, then I can use this. It has an olive undertone, so it won't turn orange at all, and my skin turned orange every single time with every single self tanner. And this is the first time that people were complimenting me and actually asking me where I've been tanning, because that's not normal. You're never tan. We've never seen you tan. You don't tan. So they were pretty impressed with the product, and it made my skin look glowy, and it didn't dehydrate it, and it faded quite okay. It wasn't by patches. It just in certain areas, like inside here, it started fading quicker than in other places. But overall, I really enjoy it, and you only need a little product and you're tan. So I've used it already several times and it's still pretty much full. So yeah, expensive but worth the price if you're very pale and it's hard to get dark and it's hard to not turn orange, because this will not make you turn orange. But if you're afraid, then I would recommend to try it before. I went to my local beauty shop here and they had a tester, so I tried it inside of my palm here, which is my palest area, or usually paler than the other side, and it's also tends to turn orange with every single self tanner. If here it turned golden, here it will turn orange. So when I tried this and I saw that it turned a beautiful olive undertone, and I knew that this was working for me. And yeah, anyways, absolutely amazing. But you should use the self tanning mitt. Without it, I don't think you're gonna get great results. And yeah, I learned the hard way. Anyways, next, I'm probably pretty late into trying this product, but mainly because they didn't have it in this shade before, and it's the Studio Fix powder in NW10. It's still not as pale as my skin tone, but it's better than nothing. And this is what it looks like. and I absolutely love it. I don't know why I haven't tried it before or why I was reluctant of powder foundations, and I actually love it as a setting powder. I can't really use it on its own. To me it's not really that nice, but for me it's absolutely gorgeous when setting a foundation. It makes it last so much longer. It gives you that extra coverage without actually looking heavy or matte, or it just makes the skin look natural. And if you happen to have a foundation that's overly dewy, you can correct or control the dewiness with this, so it will give a beautiful result. And it's so smooth, and the color is so even, and yeah, it's amazing. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend you trying it, definitely. Next powder foundation I've been loving is the Evelum, or this is more like mineral foundation, is the Evelum in Alabaster. Again, this is not as pale as I am. That's what I'm wearing today with bronzer and stuff. I'm wearing this and my other favorite, which is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick. So I like to use a foundation and then set it with some kind of mineral powder foundation or the Studio Fix. And this one is gorgeous on its own and with a foundation. But as I said, I prefer to use very little of each rather than using a lot of this one or a lot of this one. So a little bit of a liquid or creamy foundation and then using something like a mineral powder foundation on top will make it like more natural and more even, the color, because you have to keep in mind that your skin tone is not made up of just one color. So by using different undertones and different textures, you can add more dimension to your skin without actually caking up. So the key is to not overuse it. Anyways, this is beautiful. It has a beautiful natural glowy matte finish, and I absolutely love it. And this is how much I've actually used of this foundation. I didn't buy the 00 again because when I bought this I had a bit of color in my skin. Right now I'm starting to go back to the paler spectrum because we've been lacking sun. Unbelievably, it's summer here, but there was snow before yesterday, or yeah, so anyways, it's a crazy weather. Most of the time it's dull, dark and rainy, so my skin gets paler quickly. But anyways, I love it regardless. It's amazing. The shade, I would say it's close to NC 12, 13. Smells really good. And it has beautiful coverage. You can achieve full coverage with it. It doesn't look cakey and it doesn't look heavy no matter how much you apply, and I've tried it applying it a lot. And it lasts very long. I have oily, well, combination to oily skin. It lasts me very well. I don't really need a primer. It still lasts very well, and yeah, and it fades beautifully. It doesn't fade in patches, it fades evenly. Next in line will be tons of nail polishes. I hope you don't mind, but I've been in a nail polish craze lately. As you may know, I've been using a lot of gel polish, like I do it myself. I have a lot of from Shellac and from Alessandro and Sensational and yeah, a couple of others. But then I didn't feel like using them, and I gave all my nail polish stash to my mom because I thought that I would forever use gel, but then I kind of got a bit bored. I mainly use gel in my toenails because I don't really like to change the color in my toes that often, so the gel lasts pretty long. And it lasts until I need to trim my nails, or I just file them down and they're still good. But for my hand, I've been enjoying this kind of shades too. I really like this shade. It's sort of like a yellowish, greenish. This is the shade, and it's called Under the Birch number 28, and it's from Lumene. and I usually despise this brand, but it's a Finnish brand. It's sort of the L'Oreal of Finland, if you wish. And yeah, I just love it because it comes true to bottle color. It doesn't like oxidize, and it's 2 coats. It dries very quickly, and it has like a gel effect, you know, it's like very, very shiny. So I've been liking this shade a lot. And another shade that I've used is the Rainless. It comes out exactly like the bottle, and it has a frosted matte effect, which I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's like your natural nail almost. But this turns like this kind of pinkish white, which I've been adoring. Like, I love nude stuff. I'm on a nude kick, although it doesn't look like that. I look like I'm all dark. That's because I just threw in something quickly. But yeah, I've been really liking nude shoes, nude shirts, nude lipsticks, nude nails, yeah, nude everything. So that's another color. And then something that I discovered from this same brand. As you can tell, I've been on a craze. Like, I bought one, then I really loved, and I'm like, now, because they're quite cheap and affordable, I'm like, I must have every single shade in their brand. Mine. Yeah, so it's the CC Nail Concealer, and it actually looks like you have concealer in your nails, but it makes them look like beautiful nails, like, you know, advertisement nails, which is really, really neat because there isn't many brands that create such product. And it's instant nude finish. I absolutely love it. Next is number 31 Butterflies, and it's a really, really bright red. I love almost neon reds. It's like, it makes me happy when I see this color. It's beautiful, and it looks beautiful, sorry, against pale skins. If you have really pale skin, try some kind of poppy or tomato red. It will just make your skin, your hands look so much even, and like, yeah, I don't know. Every time I'm wearing red nails, it looks like I have done I don't know, I have foundation in my hands because they look so clean and neat. I don't know. It's something about bright reds that make my skin in my hand look good. Next is being a concealer combo that I've been really liking. The Bobbi Brown Corrector in Porcelain Bisque. See what it looks like. It's sort of like a very pale color with a pink tinge. And the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage in shade 1. And as you can see, this is the shade I used. The other one is not really usable for me, but this, I absolutely love this shade. That's what I'm wearing under my eyes. I didn't really put a lot. I just wanted something like a fresh look, I guess. And I might do an updated concealer video where I'll touch on how to conceal several different problems, and as well as more tips and tricks on concealing, like concealer combos with correctors and yeah, stuff like that. Because with trial and error, you keep learning more and more about stuff that works and stuff that doesn't work, and unconventional tricks and stuff like that. So I would like to share that with you guys, because for me at least, something that's very important is a nice skin that's like even, and eyebrows. That's, if I don't have time to do anything else, that's what I focus on. I think eyebrows frame the face, and you know, when the face is even, you feel better, you feel more confident. You know, it's I would rather spend time and effort on that than a very elaborate eye makeup look. So, but that's just me. I mean, nothing wrong with anything, but that's just my personal preference. So that's why I spend most of my time trying to improve skills in that area of makeup. And what else? Oh, sorry, I didn't finish about my nail polish. Another one is the Zoya Jessie. This is what it looks like. It's an absolutely gorgeous glitter hologram jelly nail polish. It's unbelievably gorgeous, and I would like to get all the shades, but unfortunately I can't get them here. I got this one when I was abroad, and I would love to get the other shades though. Next is the Alessandro Gel Look Top Coat. It really makes your nails look like you have gel nails. It's amazing, and I've tried many that says gel look, and then it looks like, okay. But yeah, and their regular base and top coat, I think they are very, very good and affordable. Alessandro, I believe, is a German brand for nail care and hand and foot care, so that's their specialty. And yeah, I think, at least to me, it works very well. My nails don't chip, they dry quickly, and yeah. So onto some new stuff. Yeah, I didn't bring everything here, but I'm gonna show you just quickly some things. By Terribly Densilis Wrinkle Control Serum Foundation. I got the shade 2 Cream Ivory. There you go. And they had the shade 1, but since it had so much pink in it, it oxidized darker than this one. So actually, in reality, the shade 2 is lighter because it's more neutral and doesn't oxidize that much. And they say that it's medium to full coverage, and I can't understand where the full coverage is with this. I'm not sure if people have different scales of full coverage, but for me, when something is full coverage, it means that it will cover mole or beauty spot, whatever you want to call it, and it will cover completely the acne, and anything that you have on your skin, it will cover it. That's what full coverage is for me, and this doesn't go even close. You have to already think that it says that it's a serum, so you can imagine the texture. The texture is very liquid, and in addition to very liquid, is very thin, so it's not like a heavy pigmented liquid. So I mean, at best you can get a medium coverage, but I haven't been able to like cover all the blemishes in my skin with this foundation. So for example, Studio Fix Fluid, that's closer to a full coverage. It's not yet a completely full coverage like the Studio Fix, the full coverage cream foundation from MAC, but it's there. And the consistency, when you take a drop and you like apply in your hand, it's like it masks pretty much everything. When you use this one, you can like still see through your skin, so it's good when you don't have any blemishes to hide. I'm gonna test it again probably this weekend because my acne, I'm not sure if I've told this before, probably I have, but I usually get hormonal acne, which is around my period. So after that, after my period is gone, then my acne calms down and it goes away, and I have nice skin for a couple of weeks. So I usually like to wear lighter stuff on that period, and when I get my breakouts, I wear my more full coverage foundations. So I'm gonna try this one when my acne marks are more faded, and I'll let you know. But so far I wasn't impressed. I mean, for the price tag, I was expecting much more. Next, I'm not sure if this is available everywhere, but I saw it in my counter and it had to be mine. Like, you gotta understand that it had to be mine. It's the Giorgio Armani Eye&Brow Maestro, and it's the number 3. Perfect for redheads or people who want to have reddish eyebrows. This is the shade, and it has a cinnamon copper undertone, so it's very natural. And when it's applied on the eyebrows, It's very, very beautiful and natural. It's similar to the MAC eyebrow liner, like the in the pot, the gel, or the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. But this one carries much more pigment, and it's 20-hour wear, or it's waterproof, smudge proof, everything proof, I think. And yeah, and this one, the difference is that it's a multitasker. It's for brows, it's for eyeliner, it's for shadow, and you can use it as a contour. So it depends which shade you're using, obviously. But this, for example, can be a beautiful eyeshadow base if you're gonna use more burgundy or more brownish shades and you want to warm up your colors. Like if you have a brown that tends to oxidize or go too dull, then you can apply something with a red base underneath and it will warm it up. Or if you want to use coppers, this is beautiful because it will enhance the colors. You can use it as a brow if you have anywhere from I would say level 6, 7, maybe you can go up to 8, like shade hair color, like let's say light blonde copper, medium blonde copper, dark blonde copper, and maybe a light brown copper. So that's the range of shade that I would go and use the number 3. They don't have any other that has copperish undertones in their range, so if you've been looking for something, this is probably your only options in that eye and brow Maestro. It's very unusual to find copperish or reddish undertoned for the eyebrows. It seems that people aren't interested in it. I personally love it. I was not born with copper eyebrows. I have very dark eyebrows naturally, and my natural hair is lighter than this, and so it looks kind of funky, or at least to me, I don't like it. I have always enjoyed being a redhead and I really love it. And yeah, I usually dye my eyebrows. Now I have applied something darker because I haven't dyed them, so I need to re-dye them. Usually I dye them a level 7 or 8 depending on how my hair color is. Now my hair, I have a level 5 because I was trying to darken it, to pre-pigment it, and I know that when I wash it, it will get lighter. But yeah, so I dye my eyebrows a level 7 copper. I absolutely love it. I love it. And I usually use something like this, or Laura Mercier has eye pencil and eyebrow powder duo for auburn or reddish hair. Chantecaille has one, which is Cedar Red eyebrow pencil. RMK has a beautiful eyebrow gel copper. What else? Several other brands carry some stuff, and I might do a video on that because there isn't that much talk about reddish copperish eyebrows. I personally think that if you have reddish eyebrows, you should embrace it, or at least try to. I know that it can be hard to find products because it's mostly targeted to blonde hair or brunettes, and they don't usually put the copper or reddish because they assume that everyone doesn't want that, or I don't know. But anyways, enough blabbing. Next to last thing that I got, because we just received Anastasia this week in Finland, so I was super excited. I wanted to get the deep brow in auburn and the eyebrow duo powder, but I didn't. I mean, I should slow down on my spendings. I got the stencils, which I'm excited to use. I've never tried such thing. I'll let you know how it goes. And sorry, Oh, if you wonder what's that, I apologize, that's Muffy. And I'm cleaning it pretty much every day. Not every day. I mean, I don't have time to be cleaning everywhere every day. But whenever I can. And yeah, anyways, he creates mess everywhere. Anyways, those are my new Nike Air Sky High shoes. They're 9 centimeters up to here, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And now you can see why I like this nail color. I wanted to match my shoes, and I really love them. I'm not someone who can wear high heels, so that's the closest thing to having high heels. So when I wear those, I'm about 6 feet tall. So it's exciting, although not for every day. I like my flats, my sneakers. I like to be the height that I am. I enjoy it. So, oh, and a small, as you can tell, I like iridescent stuff. Like, I like shiny. It's just in my nature. Like, if I could live in a shiny house, I probably would. But yeah, anyways, I think that's everything for my favorites of this month. Some of them were like mini reviews and stuff, but you can be assured that I'll do my best to do the reviews, but I'm not gonna promise and set a date because that's just a disaster with me. Aside from that, what else? Oh, I'm probably going to be away from here by the end of November. I'm traveling to Singapore with my mom. First time for her going that far away abroad, so it will be exciting because I can show her around since I've been several times there, and it will be fun. I hope so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions again on products that you think I should give it a try, let me know down below. And if you have any suggestions in eyebrow products for reddish, copperish, auburn hair, then let it know down below, because I would like to make a list on my blog about all the products that are good for that shade of eyebrows so that people can find it quicker. And yeah, it will be nice if you could contribute, and I'll hopefully make a video. Let me know if you want a video on how I make, like, from dyeing process to shaping them to filling them to all of that. Let me know if you're interested in that. And yeah, I think that's everything, and I hope you have a super wonderful weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.